Welcome back to Alibaba.com. Here at Magic 2018, we are on the runway and we're chatting with Sara Ma. She is the Global Marketing Director for Alibaba.com. It's so great to be sitting up here with you. You are a plethora of information. You have so much information out there. What I want to talk to you about, first off, is what do you do as a Global Marketing Director for Alibaba? What is it that you do? What's your role?
Yeah. Hi, Jeff. I'm Sarah, and actually I'm the Global Marketing Director for Alibaba.com. So Alibaba Group is a big company, and Alibaba.com is one of the business units for Alibaba Group. Yeah. So we started in 1999, and we are serving the small and medium enterprises to really do the buyer and seller globally as well. So what we facilitate is that we facilitate all the buyers from the world to buy their products from any sellers around the world. So it's basically international trading.
Yeah, it really is, and I want to talk specifically about the small businesses that are, working out of, out of their home, working out of the garage, the entrepreneurial mindset. We're going to dive into that a little bit. But with Alibaba.com here in the sourcing center of Magic, it's just one aspect of Magic. Magic is huge, and Alibaba has been a part of Magic for years, but this year, it's really taken it to a whole new level. Why Magic? Why is Alibaba here at Magic?
Okay, Alibaba.com actually is covering a lot of categories, more than 40 major categories. And the fashion and apparel actually is one of the big ones. And it's growing very fast on Alibaba.com as well. And that's the reason why we are here in Magic. We would like the sellers and the buyers meeting together. We also would like to have the sellers and the buyers know that Alibaba.com has released a lot of new products and services which can support and facilitate them to do business easily.
You know what I like about Magic here when people are just wandering around? They have questions. They want to have those answers. They want to figure out where and how can they take their business to the next level. And they've heard of Alibaba, they just don't necessarily know what it is. So what would be the easiest way to explain to a small business on how to utilize Alibaba? Getting on the platform, getting online, browsing. For some, it can be really overwhelming. To get on something new that they just don't know about. What would you say to those small businesses?
Yeah. Okay, so for small business, usually there are a lot of barriers or difficulties they are facing, right? So they might facing that factories actually don't produce the products for them. They might facing that the quantity of production is not meeting the minimum order, yeah? And also they might facing their financing problems. But actually those are provided by Alibaba.com platform now. For example, you can meet suppliers on Alibaba.com and contact with them using English. We have the real-time translation. So no matter which language the sellers or the manufacturers is speaking, you can smoothly contact with them.
Which is usually one of the major barriers and fear. People in America, especially dealing with overseas, that time zone, it's a big time zone difference, that language barrier, but that's what really Alibaba.com is. It's a platform to simplify everything so you can communicate on the same level and just make things fluid. Which is really, and that's just one aspect. And then of course the financing, there's a financing aspect as well that Alibaba has.
Yes. Currently we also have a pay letter service. So pay letter service, actually we cooperate with Cabbage, who is a local financing company here in the United States. So it's empowered by Cabbage that we can provide all the buyers in the United States with up to 150,000 US dollars credit for loan. So you can just make the orders on Alibaba.com with the sellers, but also you can get the financing through Alibaba.com with Cabbage as well. Yeah.
Again, another major hurdle, getting that capital, that initial capital to start the business. An idea is just an idea until you really have a partner to take you to that next level. Let's go back to the risk part of it. It's scary for buyers to work with suppliers overseas. With trade assurance with Alibaba, there's a lot of folks out there, they've heard of trade assurance, but they think, oh, it's just a term. It really is protecting the buyer and the seller. But that transaction is backed by Alibaba.com. Explain that.
Yeah. Okay, trade assurance. For trade assurance, a lot of people are asking us, what is trade assurance? But actually trade assurance is just our production for all the buyers when they're placing order. So if you're placing orders through Alibaba.com using trade assurance, actually there are four very good benefits. One is that it's actually protected up to 30 days, even after receiving the goods. So, which means that you can get your fund back after 30 days, even after you receive the goods. And the second is that when you receive the goods, you find that there are some details is not matching your needs. It is very common in fashion apparel category. For example, maybe the stitches is not done the way that you like it to be done, or maybe the color is different, or maybe the material or the fabric is wrong. Yeah, so you can also claim your fund to be returned from Alibaba.com. And the third part is that about like shipping. Usually, because it is international trade, usually it will take a relatively long time for shipping. So you also can get your fund returned if there's something wrong with the shipping, no matter it's air express or it is a sea freight. Yeah, or maybe your products can be destroyed or be contaminated during the shipping. So you can also claim some refunding for your money as well.
So virtually taking the risk out of the equation. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're taking the risk out of the equation, allowing the buyers to take that chance, take that next step to bring their business to the next level. And again, Alibaba.com is essentially taking that risk away for you. You know, we're going to make sure that you're satisfied. We're going to make sure that the expectations that you had are met, and if they're not, we'll go ahead and give you your money back. I love that. I really love that. Here at the sourcing center at Magic here in Las Vegas, you brought 5 suppliers from overseas.
Yes.
This is really cool for allowing that face-to-face interaction. How important is face-to-face interaction? Because nowadays we're on our phones, on the computer, where all the communication is done digitally. But the old school, face-to-face, that is still so important, and that's what Magic and Alibaba they've really worked together with.
Yeah, okay. Because we serve in small and medium enterprises, and a lot of them actually cannot afford to come to a different country to attend a trade show. So that's the reason why through Alibaba.com, they can know what is going on for the global trends. And what's going on, there's new products and new suppliers coming to in the fashion categories. The reason why we bring the 5 suppliers together with us in Magic is to let everybody to have a taste of what kind of quality of products that the suppliers can bring to us as a small and a medium enterprises. Some of them actually have R&D technology in developing the fabrics. Some of them actually can provide low minimum order quantity for like 20 pieces per order, and some of them are actually giving very high quality of the products. So you can have a taste to understand what's the variety of suppliers you can find on Alibaba.com. So another reason is also because that we see there's emerging trends of online and offline. Yeah, so all the activities, marketing activities, and also consumer engagement activities actually combine online and offline together. So today we would like to also show everybody all the offline events to getting online on Alibaba.com through their live stream and videos. So all the buyers from other countries or other parts of the United States can really see how is Alibaba.com and how is Magic, and how is the trade show, what's the trends here.
Getting online and you type in Alibaba.com, and I hopefully that's what you're doing right now. You're you have that willingness. You want to try to get online. You just want to see it. Maybe it's for the first time. When you get on the platform, and there's a lot of things on there. I mean, there's well over 100 million different products on there, 40 different categories. You know, apparel, machinery, consumer electronics. There's so much on there. What would you suggest to the person that's out there that's never been on Alibaba.com and they're looking to browse? Where would you tell them to start?
I think that by Alibaba.com actually can help you to start your business a little bit easier. It's not easy to start business, but through Alibaba.com, you can find your supplier, you can find your partner, and you can also make your design turn into a reality as well. So start your business and start with Alibaba.com. and we will make sure you get the good products and also pay with a very safe method, and also you can have very free with your logistic choices.
Basically, just get online and browse the website. See what the website is all about, how robust that website is, and how it can really support you. Because what Alibaba, the group, in terms of what it is entirely, it is a one-stop shop. It really is, from the beginning to the end, with matching you up with the manufacturers, to the financing, to continuing to build your business. It's a fun website just to get on and just see what other companies are doing out there.
Yeah.
So. For that small business, that entrepreneur that's out there right now, they've never been to Magic, they've never been to a conference, they're looking at this for the very first time, what advice would you give them? Is there any quotes that you live by? Because you know what, this is my driving factor. I listen to this quote and it makes me better because I read it. Something that's inspiring. What would you tell somebody looking to start a business?
Okay, if you would like to start a business, I think you have a dream, and also you have a dream for your business as well. And I think you're also very good in your design and in your spirits as well. So you can get your dream into reality, and also you can start with Alibaba.com to get your products produced, and then you can start to sell as well on Alibaba.com. And also I think that you can get all the financing and logistic supports with your partners. Yeah.
You got everything right there. If you've got a dream, it can become reality. You just have to partner up with the right company, the right individuals, and of course Alibaba.com can help guide you through that. Sarah, thank you very much. I appreciate you sitting up here.
Thank you
so very much. Again, we've got a whole lot more coming your way. Keep checking back on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course for all of you watching on Alibaba.com, don't be shy. There's a whole lot more to browse through. We'll be back.